Welcome. So, I'm going to be playing WoW again after almost 10 years. Um, Actually, maybe more than 10 years. The last time I played was uh, Wrath the Lich King or Mist of Pandaria. Yeah, that was the latest expansion I played it. And I think I started when I was a teenager. Um, it's been pretty nostalgic. Spent many hours just staying up late at night playing this game. I even before getting a real job, I sent in an application to get into a guild, and I was taking it very serious. I don't remember, but I think I did an interview for it, like a short video interview to get into the guild, and everyone was a lot older than me, and they were taking it serious, and we just did raids and stuff, and I was kind of like the newbie hunter, or I wasn't a noob. I was like same level, but I was like the typical hunter you would think in World of Warcraft that just attacked everything, always got aggro. But yeah, now I'm playing this expansion, The War Within. This is currently the latest expansion right now. There's going to be two more out of the three series coming up, but this is The War Within. I made a character with the latest class and the latest race, which is Evoker, an Evoker class, and the only race you can play this is Descartes or something like that. It's basically a dragon class, dragon/humanoid class, and you see me doing a dungeon right now. It's insane how much the game has evolved after all those expansions and after all these years. Straight away you can see that when you do join a dungeon, and I don't remember if this was the same a couple years ago, but when you queue up for these dungeons and you enter, there's just a big level in difference now. I don't think they queue people with the same level. They just queue based off of priority, or like literally a queue line. So like I think our tank was like level 70, which is the max level, I believe, or 80. And our healer is like really high level. So you can see that we're just jumping into this dungeon, and we're just everything's fast now. I think they call this retail WoW now versus the old style classic WoW, in which it's more progression and you're going through the story and you're kind of like enjoying leveling up more and getting like a campaign more. But this is like retail WoW. You're just leveling as fast as you can to get to the end game, and that's kind of where the real fun lies for most players. But yeah, this we're just like, most of the dungeons I've been doing, that we're just like, they're doing it as fast as they can. They're just trying to burn them as fast as they can. There's quests in these dungeons and everything, and no one's reading it. No one's really caring about the storyline that Blizzard is trying to portray through these NPCs and everything. But we're just kind of burning through everything, and you can tell that everyone's like very experienced already and been doing these dungeons many times over. And yeah, I really like this Evoker class. It's really fun to play with. A lot of the new skills I've seen are pretty cool and exciting. Like you can like dragon, like breathing fire from a dragon. There's a skill you might see later on in which I kind of fly into the air and shoot out my dragon's breath again. So yeah, the mechanics and kind of the UI and just the animation is very cool. After it's definitely evolved a bunch after 10 years. It seems pretty cool. Other than that, I'm not. You can say I'm not really using add-ons, but the UI is kind of vanilla or kind of stock right now. So I don't like to, since I just started playing, I don't like to load my screen up with too many add-ons and just overload my screen. And so yeah, this is the 20th anniversary actually. Maybe that's why I started playing, because I started seeing a lot of other streamers starting to get into it. Maybe they have some incentive to start playing WoW and start advertising or pushing it out to the world. But I just kept seeing streamers play it, so Now it makes more sense. It's the 20th anniversary, so I guess they're trying to push for more players to get back onto WoW. But because of the 20th anniversary, I get this experience bonus. Oh, there's me flying in the air and doing the Dragon's Breath. That's really cool. There's also a skill that I recently saw for Death Knight, where he summoned his dragon Sargaroth or something, and he breathes like ice fire across the field. But he doesn't fly. Like the Death Knight summons a dragon, and he breathes the fire. So that's like really cool to see. But yeah, this is 20th anniversary, so I get some some really good buffs to level up. Like I just like level up a lot faster with these buffs. I think I get 20 to 40% more XP for everything I do. So I'm just been leveling up really fast. Can't remember what level I am currently, but it's around in the 30 something, and I've only been playing for like 3 or 4 days already. So leveling up that fast versus classic, it's a huge difference. But yeah, I don't remember the name of this dungeon. I might have done it once or twice already, or it might have been my first time. But it just seems very easy with the very experienced players. That they might have been playing, since 10 years ago too, and haven't stopped. So. Los Caniac. Maybe that's either the area or the name of this place. What else can I say? I mean, here I'm fighting a boss. I'm not sure if I'm playing Evoker, exactly how I should be playing it. But as long as it's fun for me, it's whatever. I know if I'm in a raid or something more serious, I have to get my spell routines in the right way to maximize my damage. But here I'm just kind of spamming buttons. I mean, I kind of got a hold of it too. I'm not doing everything completely random. So Evoker class is like, it's mainly mid-range character. So you can play it range or you can play it like melee style. But I think most of the damage is mid-range. You're just casting spells from afar. But you want to get in those melee spells in because it synergizes with everything else. So like when you see those buttons light up on my screen around certain skills, that means like it's being synergized. You're doing the right combination, and some spells would do more damage, or it's easier to cast if you synergize it correctly. But yeah, in the past I'd play like Hunter was my first class character. Typical, right? Everyone just wanted a pet and thought it was really cool to start off with that class. Then I think, if I can remember, I made a shaman. Oh, so the other account I lost 10 years ago, I kind of forgot what it was, and I tried to look it up, but I've just lost it entirely. But yeah, it was a hunter, shaman, and maybe during Mr. Pinder I played a monk also. That monk was a healer, and hunter was obviously DPS. Yeah, you see these spells light up here. And when I'm trying to play, like, obviously I'm trying to learn at the same time, but I'm trying to utilize all my my skills, to maximize my damage. I just like, so like there's as few cooldowns as possible in between. I want to be someone like, you see me healing, even though I'm not the healer. I'm 100% or 100% utilized as a DPS, designated as a DPS, but I like to heal. I like just to utilize all my spells to maximize my character. And you can see that this guy's a really good tank. He's been playing for a while. He's keeping aggro. Uh, Probably because he's also high level, so it's easier for him. But he's keeping aggro. He's kind of gathering them up in a nice location, very centralized for me to do my AoE spells. So I think this tank and this healer are like buddies, and they usually queue up together. And when you have like that combination, it's so easy to get into queues. Tree mouth. Yeah, after 10 years, I would say like it's still like it's so much nostalgia, you know. It's still pretty fun. It's really fun, even though a lot of people say like World of Warcraft is a dying game. You know, like who's still playing World of Warcraft when you have Fortnite and mainly like first person or third person shooting games. Valorant, Fortnite, yeah, those kind of games. Like mob games and role playing games like this. You know, WoW just has like just been building up ever since expansion ever expansion. So to me, it just keeps getting better and better. Like that's the whole idea of it. Like the game just keeps getting better and better after every expansion. More things are added, more parts of the maps are expanded, and you can see here I started to fly. That's another cool thing with the dragon class. You can just start flying everywhere, and it's really mobile. But yeah, for me, like I still like WoW. You know, that's my type of games, like Fortnite and League of Legends and Valorant. You're just queuing up matches, right? You're just queuing up games. It's like forever PvP and WoW. Like for me, there's no end goal to that unless you're like a professional and making money, or like you're sponsored, you're on a professional team, and that's your career. But other than that, it's like it's kind of just like instant gratification. You know, there's no like end goal for me. There's no like looking back and saying, "Oh, I accomplished this." But again, I only tried League of Legends, another old school game, but I haven't really tried Valorant or Overwatch or anything of those type of games. But for me, I like the progression, the career mode, the leveling up, and you know, getting better items and so forth. So like all those, you feel like after all those hours of late night staying up and playing all nighters with your friends, it was like, and then it was worth it the next day, you know. Yeah, this tank is really good. You can see he's mopping them up cleanly in a nice line. Easy, making it easy for us DPS. Yeah, since I'm leveling up so fast, and I just got a 1 month membership just because I wanted to try it out. Oh, this might have been it, the final boss. Yeah, I just got a 1 month membership. I just wanted to try it out. I don't know what's gonna happen after the 1 month or after I hit max level, which I think is 70 right now or 80. I'm not sure if I want to like invest most of my life again into the game of WoW. But it's definitely fun, you know, just trying it out again after 10 plus years. League of Legends is a game I've been playing and still kind of play on and off. Like that game doesn't require too much investment. Yeah, these dungeons might seem like long and have a lot of bosses, but I can assure you we're like burning through it pretty quickly. at least in my sense. And I used to have that add-on where you can see what damage everyone is doing, but I just don't have it installed now. I would be really curious to see after years of playing how good I still am. Right now, I think I really still like. I'll probably be the lowest damage on the team, even below tank. Just because like half don't really understand my champion to the fullest. Not champion, character to the fullest. And I'm probably just like way under level versus everyone else. And I haven't been keeping track, but I think in this dungeon alone, I've been like most dungeons I've been doing. I've been leveling like two or three levels in one dungeon. That just shows how much that buff XP I'm getting, the extra XP, and how fast it is to level in retail. Here's another boss. Some mechanics are still kind of the same as previous, WoW I played 10 years ago. When you're silenced, you can't do anything from bosses, so you try to avoid that as much as possible. When they're like casting something as a DPS, try to like interrupt that if you can, if you have a spell for that. Stay if you're range, don't get too close. Stay pretty far away from that damage. When you get hit with the spell that, as you can see here, there's like circles around you, like spreading spells, spreading damage. You want to stay away from your other teammates. So a lot of those mechanics are still kind of the same, and I remembered instantly, or it's kind of easy to pick up again. Well, there you go. I leveled up, and I think I finished this dungeon. Yep. And there's a chest now for like loot at the end. So yeah, that's me playing WoW again after almost 10 years, more than 10 years since I was a teenager, and it's been really fun so far. So hope you guys enjoyed.